to get trampled. Step to this and you're bound to get trampled.
Juggalos and Juggalettes, it's your big homie Big Ian coming at you from the Gathering of the Juggalos 2012, 13th annual. I'm sitting down here with Head Hurtz Music of Arizona.
That's right.
And Head Hurtz has come to Fago Lovers because they have just received an immense award very recently, a huge development for them and the Gathering world at large. And so we're going to dive into a little bit about that to kind of document this wonderful event. Guys, you were recently nominated and won an Emmy. So tell us a little bit about this. I know it was sort of for public service type thing. So just tell us the story.
It was a charity event for the Denver Children's Home. They were celebrating 135 years of being the largest nonprofit organization in Denver, Colorado. And so we got tapped to work on it. We decided to approach the idea as a project for Head Hurtz Music. Went in, wrote the lyrics, laid down the vocals. This man engineered my entire session in my studio. Did some amazing work, and it ended up raising over $117,000.
Wow.
Which is more than they had ever raised in the history of their fundraising. So it was like a really, really cool thing to be a part of. And just to be recognized and say, okay, you guys are a little bit dark, a little bit scary, but they're still good.
You've still got a message.
There's still a message, and the message is there. You go watch it on YouTube, go to our website, headhurtzmusic.com, and you can people right there. It's called Hope Grows, and it was really a phenomenal project to be part of.
Now, is that just the segment of the song itself, or the documentary?
The documentary is called Hope Grows. It's titled after the song that we provided them with, and the song kind of delves into that, and the idea that if you water it, whatever that water might be, it'll grow. So if you nurture something and feed it hope, it'll grow. And that's what these kids need. They need hope more than anybody else out there.
Okay, and so you volunteered and were brought in on the project, made the song. Tell us a little bit about how how it was submitted to, be nominated for an Emmy, how that process went, and how you found out you had won, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, Immersive Production Group was the company that was doing the video, that actually putting together the documentary, all of the music. Bruce Marshall, Steve Deitch, Tristan, whose last name I can't pull up right now in my memory banks. But these guys were all, a huge team of people got involved with this. But it was headed by Immersive Production Group. So they are previous Emmy winners. They've got multiple awards. So they decided to submit their work to the Emmy committee. It was nominated.
For film work they had done in the past.
Exactly. And it got picked up. It actually got 2 nominations. It got a nomination for Best in its category, which was, if I remember correctly, current events, community events. And then it got nominated for musical composition and arrangement. Which is what we were, we wanted to see everybody win, but we were tied to the musical composition and arrangement. And so, yeah, we got the call when they were submitting it. That was, I want to say, in November, January, somewhere between November and January. And just to hear that they thought it was good enough and had legs, because they wouldn't submit it if they didn't think it was going to win. So to find that out, that was really cool. And then to find out, you guys were nominated, and the whole team was nominated for the big one.
Yeah.
We were ecstatic just to be looked at, to be submitted was amazing, and then just to be nominated, we're like, man, if we just get nominated, I don't think we'll win. We're gonna be nominated for the rest of our lives, and happily.
There you go.
And then next thing you know, we find out when the award ceremony is going to be. They did a live internet broadcast of it on Ustream, because they don't televise it like the Hollywood Emmys.
Yeah.
And we all just were preparing for the gathering. We were all in different areas of the house with our laptops, watching this happen while we're packaging merchandise and setting up set discs and editing video and website stuff. And next thing you know, our stuff comes up, the whole thing pops, and that house exploded when we found out, because we were up against one other category, or one other person in the category, one other video. It was a really, really awesome thing to find out. You guys won.
So are you guys actually going to get the physical Emmy statue? Like, is that something?
Yes and no. What we'll receive is, in order to get the statue, like the actual on the round base statue, you have to be a member of the Academy.
Okay.
We're not members of the Academy. We didn't know that we were allowed to be members of the Academy. We didn't know what it takes to get that card. We do now.
Yeah.
So that's
For everyone's information, what does it take?
cheese.
Money!
Just like anything, but I mean, it is something to be a part of. If you're going to take this seriously, if you're going to do music, you know, go in, get yourself certified, get everything that you need, be a part of the academies and guilds that you need to be a part of so that you can get the recognition. What we're going to receive are plaques with a statue on it. It just won't be the round base ones that they give out. It'll be the same thing. It'll have our credits for, you know, our name, what we did, and a statue.
Okay.
Part of the plaque. So yes and no. We'll get an Emmy. It's just not the same one that they give out on the stage because you have to pay.
I got you.
Emmy.
Yeah. Well, now, okay. Now, outside of this big story about the Emmy, tell us about a little bit what's going on with your group. Like, do you guys have enough release? Well, what's going on with that?
Well, we just dropped our solo albums, combining together, doing this real neat packaging. But you know, so we got that out the way. We got the Odd Fellas. If y'all ain't heard about the Odd Fellas yet, it's kind of our little mega group.
We're gonna be dropping the Odd Fellas album, Unstoppable, is the tentative title. It'll be end of 2012, early 2013. Collabs all over the place. We did Daywalker's album 3 years ago that featured every artist that we've ever worked with on our path, and that was 7 years in. So now 10 years in, we've built a little bit more of a bond with some of these artists. We're gonna feature collaborations. I'm not gonna start mentioning names, but you guys are gonna really, really enjoy what you hear. The album's high energy, fast paced, and it's brutal. It's unstoppable. As soon as you hear it, you're gonna know what that's about.
Guys?
About that good stuff, that real wicked shit.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
well, guys, I think that's all the questions I got for you right now. For all your fans listening to this right now, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Absolutely, man. Pay it forward. Get out there, watch the video, donate to the Denver Children's Home. It's such an amazing thing to see these kids who've been through the worst things in their lives. Anybody can go through. Get the help that they need, and it's completely nonprofit. So it takes you getting out there and making a voice, saying something, giving in order to make that happen.
Last but not least, throw your rages up. Head hurts. Head hurts. Yeah.
Juggalos, this has been Head Hurtz Music and Big Ian.
We're out.
Step to this and you're bound to get trampled.